Well, here it is. Friday morning. Sitting in Winchester, Virginia. Taking my break. Started off down in Maryland. Then drove across 66 to get over here to Winchester. I'll tell you what, that's a beautiful ride. That is a beautiful ride. Coming up over that mountain like that. And then you're riding on the mountain. Best part about driving this morning, no traffic. Everybody's in the shopping plazas and outlets and malls, or they're home. So they're loading me up now, just waiting to get loaded. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. I did. Ate too much. Actually, I ate the kind of foods I don't normally eat anymore. And my wife kind of noticed the same thing with her. We don't eat like garbage as much like we used to. And had a couple glasses of wine and just ate, enjoyed the festivities of eating, and boy, I didn't feel good last night. Man, it bothered me into this morning. I ended up getting really bad heartburn. And but it was a good time. I had a good time with the family. I missed my kids. You know, they were all with their moms. But they all live close by, so well. Jake lives out in Pittsburgh. Then I got a surprise text yesterday. My youngest texted me and wants to go out for coffee on Saturday morning. She lives with her mom, and she's the only one I haven't done a video with yet. Olivia. She's my baby. She's going to be 17. 17. Yes, it's been a good morning so far. Sun's out. It's cold, but hey. Comes with the territory. Bring your beanie hat. Bring your gloves. Wear a coat. You'll be good to go. Thinking about my first trip to Texas when I was driving over the road. I've been going to Florida and stuff. Texas was the farthest I've ever been to drive a truck over the road. And have to admit I was a little nervous because I'd never, been that far away like that, solo like that. The farthest west I've ever driven, professionally or personally. Did you ever have those, and when you're taking those trips, you remember all the firsts? I'd never been to Tennessee. I'd been to Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, Ohio, South Carolina, Georgia. I've been to Georgia. And then I went into Florida because I've been there before. Years ago I was in Florida for vacation. I've never been to Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Kansas, Indiana, Texas. And I'll tell you what, it was fun. It was a fun trip. I would call Mama Getz. I call my wife Mama Getz. She's not a mama, but even so, she's a stepmom to my kids. Mama Getz. What Mama wants, Mama gets. And I'd call her on the phone. Alabama's another state. Sorry about that. It's telling me my engine's going to shut down. And I'd call her and say, man, Tennessee is incredible. Alabama's amazing. Louisiana, hard to describe. I mean, the first time in Louisiana, I watched the shows, Swamp People and stuff like that. But until you're there, those bayous, man, they're not real until you've been there. New Orleans was a neat old city too. Where I had to go, I was less than 5 blocks from the French Quarter, and I actually had to go past the French Quarter to get out of there, past the Superdome. And when you see all that on TV, with the Katrina coverage, it looks so different than when you're there in person. They're doing such a great job of rebuilding that city back up. Well, when I got into Texas, the first time, it took my breath away. Just totally took my breath away. Just like I would read in the books or see in the movies, but better. Just. We crossed in from Louisiana, heading toward Beaumont on 59, I think it was. And the oil refineries were just incredible. And then you get into the countryside of Texas, which was beautiful. Liberty, Texas was neat. I went through Liberty, Texas to get over to Houston area. And Houston I had been to before. I flew down there. But I'd never gone anywhere other than right there. So I didn't really get to see much of Texas, but I went down that one time. And when I drove out to Houston, to head towards Laredo, I kind of wish I had someone driving for me. I couldn't see enough. The Texas Texas plains are just incredible. I used to say to my dispatcher, you got anything in West Texas? I'll skip on over there. I'll stay out on the road a little longer because I wanted to get over to West Texas. Because if it was anything like, if it was like that in East Texas and then Central Texas and South in Laredo, Laredo's not much to look at, but I'll tell you what, it's different than Pennsylvania. And if you're not from that area, it's like people coming up here and going to Gettysburg and going, wow, it's fascinating. To me, I've been going there since I was a little kid. Texas, by far, is my favorite state. Then I'd have to say Louisiana, then Mississippi. Mississippi's a beautiful state. Small towns, small towns. And I'd stay with my brother and his family for a day and a half. And back out on the road. Arkansas was another state I went through. That's an interesting state. That's actually a pretty neat state to drive through. Up past the Ozarks and stuff. It's a long drive. My brother lives just right near Austin. Well, to get out of Texas, I would leave in the morning and I wouldn't have enough drive time. That's how big Texas is. Austin, almost centrally located. And I would drive up into Texarkana. And I'd stay there for the night. Then I'd cross over into Arkansas. It's just a, you know, traveling's just such a neat thing. That's why I want to do some more traveling. That's why I want to get in an RV and take the wife and we just go. Just a neat place. Such a huge country we live in. So much to see. Not enough time to see it all. That's why I'm hoping to someday do like on the road or something like that with a bearded Welshman or something like that. Take an RV in so we can travel and then we can do little stop-offs and I can interview different people along the way. And just enjoy the time. Yeah. Well, that's what I do. I'm just a rambling man. You know, I got the rambling fever. The old hag used to sing. Rambling fever. The kind that can't be measured by degrees. Rambling fever. There ain't no kind of cure for my disease. I do. I like that. You know, I'm a restless guy. My oldest boy, he's a lot like me. He's very restless. And he's, you know, it's just, and that can be a bad thing, but it can be a good thing. You just have to balance it out. so much of a rambler anymore. Yeah. Well, that's about it for now. Don't rush through life. Enjoy it. Before you know it, you're 50. I'll be 50 in a couple months. One of them things, man. One of them things. So, y'all have a good afternoon. Break will soon be over. In 2 minutes. I'll talk to you all tonight. Have a good one.